Alright guys, BLM here. We're back. More Life is Strange Before the Storm. We're nearing the end. We're about not even halfway through episode 3, but either way. Yeah, we're gonna call out David
David's
being a
lying to your
liar.
face, Mom.
Fuck you,
He
David.
searched my room.
What?
You didn't know? Detective Dickwad here went through all of my drawers and my bed.
It's what you asked me to do. Make sure she's got no drugs or alcohol for her own good.
Oh, my goodness, Chloe. I'm sorry.
I thought that... I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't know this would
It's
upset
Chloe
you.
who deserves the apology.
Well, Chloe, I'm sorry that I violated your privacy. I did it with your best interest in mind.
Lame apology.
Okay. I accept your lame apology.
Oh no, I should have said that's it. Damn it.
What? I really meant it. Good job. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time.
Oh, we're just gonna be an asshole here, aren't we?
Is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day.
What a shame.
The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through.
Again, hasn't it been like 3 years since her dad died or so?
Guess what I'm saying
Or 2 years? Is it only 2 years?
I'm here
Maybe it's only
to
2
do
years. Either way. It's been a decent while.
to help you.
She's still in the grieving
over
phase?
The loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Nope. You're not getting shit.
Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
I believe there's a dick move that we can make at some point, right? Is it here? Alright. Reject.
The last person I would ever talk to about my dad is you.
Chloe.
Think it over for more than a minute. It's a basic courtesy, you know, when people offer to help.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You disrespectful little shit. You just made a serious mistake.
Both of you.
You don't scare me, asshole.
Yeah, really though. Isn't Chloe pretty terrible? Or she can be, which, again, isn't it canon that she is terrible to David?
What the hell?
Yeah, let's look at all this shit.
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
Or do we not get to look around? Oh. Thought we were gonna be able to look around. I guess not. Okay. Is that the first time that there's a scene in a Life is Strange game where you don't control any, like you aren't allowed to walk around at all within that scene? Actually, I guess the finding Rachel's body scene in the original Life is Strange, I guess you couldn't control that. But other than that, I feel like every other scene, like when we went to a new scene, there's at least at some point where, or like a new location or whatever, there's at least at some point where you can control the character and walk around. But I guess maybe the first one since that Rachel scene where you can't. I mean, I guess episode 5 of Life is Strange season 1, that's a bit of a
Come on.
different thing, I guess. So I guess there probably is some there, but you still reverse time and all that shit. So maybe that
Work with me here.
doesn't count. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't even matter.
Damn it! Better.
Okay.
But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast.
Let's see this. Well, I mean, I don't know why. Is that a glitch? It won't let you move the thing like after the initial typing of the like once it initially shows up, like it won't let you move. I bet that's a glitch. I don't know. You're setting up David for an unfair comparison. Your father wasn't perfect. No one is. You don't trust me to be able to choose for myself. I care about David and I care about you. What do you want me to do, Chloe? Okay. Sure.
I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Actually, I love that. That's pretty great, isn't it? Like, she doesn't even know what any of this shit's called, so... Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Can we have to do this? Do we actually have to fix this? I don't know anything about fixing
This connection
cars.
is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
So, what do we need? We have a wrench. What else is in there? Screwdriver, pliers.
I can definitely see some problems.
I guess use the
Not
wrench, right?
helping.
No? I don't know. I don't know how the fuck to do this shit.
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born.
Yeah, I did have a
This
flat
point, I think that
flat.
ancient duct
I did
tape
have a
is
flat
probably
tire
the
this weekend. That was lovely.
Better leave it be.
I have tire insurance anyway, but
The
still.
distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small
Still's,
to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Kind of annoying.
Nothing doing.
Oh, fuck off. So what do we need? Pliers? Is that what we need? I don't know. No, probably not, right? I don't know. What the fuck do we do with this? Oh, really? That is what we do? Okay, fine. Guess that is what we need for some
Here.
reason.
Fits like a deadly electric glove.
Oh, we were trying to put it in. Oh, I thought we were trying to take it out. Either way.
This thing seems pretty gunked up. I think I should move on to something else.
Sure.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
I guess with a wrench, right? You would think? Or the screwdriver? What is it? It's a belt?
Not helping.
I don't even know. We'll look around first. Look at everything. So I do believe from this point on, I do think I know
This thing
the
is
rest of the
gunked
narrative here.
up.
So yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Sick.
Alright, sorry, I'm moving around here. Okay.
Nope. Not gonna help.
It's like a screwdriver. There we go. Yeah, I can fix cars now, you see? I'm gonna be like a master mechanic now.
That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck.
Wait, what's that? Ah, shit. What's the alert? I don't care. There's still a location we haven't been to. Actually, I guess there is. I'm sure we missed some of the stuff at this point, right? Maybe not, actually. I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It doesn't even really matter. I'll probably just do it later anyway. Oh, wait, James doesn't even get his own thing? I'll be insulted. Like, why does Sarah get her own thing, but James doesn't? I feel like James is a much more important character than Sarah. You know, like Mikey and Steph share one. Isn't that kind of strange, too? I guess there's actually a decent amount of characters that aren't even on here at all. Like, what, Victoria's not even on here, is she? Yeah. Yeah, there's more of these, too, than in the original Life is Strange, which is strange. Yeah, like, why does Max get one when Max is even in the fucking game? Like, that's kind of weird. Because I believe in the original Life is Strange there were 12 of these. Here's 13. And it's like, yeah, why does Max have one? That's something I want to know. I get why, but it's like it doesn't really match the rest of the thing, but whatever.
Go back from whence you came.
I guess.
Nothing doing.
Alright, yeah, so we need a wrench for that. Okay. Cool. Actually, I guess I might as well, like, since I'm kind of running out of things to talk about at this point, I might as well talk about the games I bought from GameStop that I got for the 4 for $10 that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I did get The Last Remnant, which is a 360 exclusive JRPG, which it's not expensive, but it's just one of those games that it's like I want to get just because I feel like it's always interesting to buy those type of games. I mean, there's a good amount of them, good amount of JRPGs that were exclusive to 360 because Microsoft was trying to market the 360 to a Japanese market because the original Xbox bombed in Japan and the 360 bombed in Japan too, so it didn't work. But so it's interesting that they at least tried. And there's some good games to come out of that. I mean, like, I really liked Blue Dragon. I know it got mixed reviews, but I did really like Blue Dragon. I really liked Lost Odyssey, which is definitely the best one to come out of those JRPG 360 exclusives. But and Last Remnant's one of the not so great ones. There's a couple other ones I don't. I'm trying to think if I remember what they are. I can't even think of them. But I know one starts with an E. I can't think of its name. But there's a few other ones that they're mostly mediocre though, but they're still cool to own. Then the other 3 were PS3 games. One of them I already owned on 360, but I wanted the PS3 version of it because PS3 is like console choice over 360. Yeah, so I got Duke Nukem Forever, which is a shit game, but it's like, fuck it, I might as well get it, just because I plan on getting it for PS3 anyway. And like, I support Duke Nukem Forever a lot more than other people. I know a lot of people shit on the game, and it's like, yeah, it's not a great game, but I think it should be what you were expecting out of a Duke Nukem game in the modern day. Like, it's an average shooter in most aspects, but then it has Duke Nukem humor. And does the Duke Nukem humor like age well? Not particularly. I mean, I guess it just depends on who you are.
Where are you at?
But yeah, I mean, Doom Forever's fine.
Hey.
And the other two I haven't played yet.
Holy
What was
shit.
it? Untold
You're a
Legends.
hater. It's so...
Dark Kingdom, which is a game that I always was interested in, but never got around to picking it up. It was there, so I got that, and then
I was gonna say hot. But yeah, badass too.
sure.
Interesting choice in shirt too. Thought you'd like it. It involves fire. Hey,
Okay.
not sure
I was
you
wondering if
saw,
they were gonna add in a dialogue
but
thing for us
someone
wearing her
checked.
shirt. I guess they did.
No way.
And then, you know, what was the other game? Other game was Max Payne
Should
3.
we
Because
check
it's a
it
game I
out?
never played yet. I played Max Payne 1 and 2 on the Xbox. Really enjoyed it. Though it has some clunky things about it, but never got around to playing 3.
Hey, Price.
So I did pick that up.
Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank.
So yeah, this is
the occasion?
before they get in a relationship, right?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
Because obviously Rachel ends up
What's he
dating
doing
Frank,
here?
What do you think?
who she quote unquote
We're not
cheats
dealing with a
on.
couple of
I
dime bags
cheated
anymore,
on Chloe with, and then
Where's
she cheats
the
on
money?
Frank with Jefferson. So, gotta love Rachel, right? You're a dumbass.
Seriously, Frank? If you think I would pocket $1,000 of your money, you're even dumber than you look.
Actually,
I
isn't
don't think
Damon
she
the
has
idiot
it.
here?
Oh?
Like, how's he?
cute
Like, he
how
was
she has
there.
that.
Like, he was literally right there.
You heard what happened to Drew, right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Don't fucking touch her.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah. Okay, their hair. How come their
Why
hair looks
is it
exactly the same now?
Chicks think it's okay to hit me. But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, motherfucker.
It's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Maybe
Enchanted
you're
Arms. That's the move. That's the game I was trying to think of earlier. That was the 360
You two
exclusive.
Nancy
Fuck.
Drews decided it would
I don't know
be a
why that
good
just came to
idea
mind. All of a
keep
sudden. That was like really random, actually.
and ask about his
Yeah, Enchanted
business.
Arms. That was the game. I think it is, right? I'll look it up.
Fancy,
Pretty sure that was the name of it.
but that
But that's another game that,
strike
like, for some reason I never owned, even though it's like a game that
Maybe it
you
was
see,
this
like, I see
man's
around a
sunny
lot,
disposition
and like only for
that
$5,
confused
but I just never picked it up for some
He's
reason.
got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like.
Yeah, it was it,
Should
Enchanted
we let them
Arms.
see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay.
Oh, that was a From Software game. I
let's
didn't know
talk.
that.
I want to know right now.
Which obviously Fiona develops
why
Demon
you
Souls,
give a shit about this.
Dark Souls, and Demon Souls, and Bloodborne, and all that shit. A friend?
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now, Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
Is this really dumb too?
Is your
Rachel? As in Rachel Amber?
Like really, like, you
That
say
makes
Rachel, you like
so
instantly,
much
oh, you're
sense.
Rachel Amber. Oh my god.
This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon,
Your dad's a real piece of shit.
We know.
You're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy
Really though, is there a
up to,
single
and how he's
likable character
connected
in this
to that
entire
whore
fucking game
everyone's
in
asking
Before the
about.
Storm?
Damon,
I don't think
calm
there is
down.
there? And maybe
Still
Joyce?
talking. Everything's still cool. No need to get crazy.
Fucking bitch!
Really, is this entirely her fault? Oh no, she's stabbed in the arm. But is this really dumb too, considering we know she doesn't die from this because we know she gets killed by Jefferson. She gets killed by Nathan. But whatever. Fuck it. And then really, what's so dumb too is that they're trying to promote this as like a big moment, like oh my god, big, oh my god, she's gonna die, what the fuck? But it's like we already fucking know. That's why I said, like, I feel like this game just completely forgets that it's a prequel.
I'm not losing you.
Okay. So now we're in the hospital for a good chunk of time, I think. Okay, come on. There we go. I think another topic I haven't talked about yet. I forgot about the AC, the Assassin's Creed rumors about Greece. I did want to talk about that at some point. For some reason, I haven't. I mean, the rumors have been out for a while now. I just haven't talked about them. But I don't know if I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it now. Yeah. Supposedly, Greece, 2019. No Bayek sequel. It's gonna be a game with where you can pick between a male and female protagonist, and yeah. To be honest, at this point, I'm just like whatever. I know there was a recent leak that is debatable. I mean, like I think a lot of the stuff is pretty reliable in terms of 2019 Greece and double, like two protagonists. I think that is very reliable considering it's been coming from a lot of people, like not just this one source. Shit. Okay, drop the controller. But I do think that is very reliable at this point, and I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Knife damage.
Everything else is not confirmed, or like there's not much proof on. But some of the stuff that was said in that leak, I hope comes true. Because to be honest, that feels like if that leak is right, I feel like it's like if they're not doing a Bayek sequel, it's everything else I would want it to be, which is a game where Bayek and Aya are going to be part of the story in the way that like Altair was part of AC2's story, and I hope that's true if this is the case, because I'm fine with that. Whatever, it's my fault, I guess. Whatever.
It's my fault.
Then
I should have listened to you.
what else? There's supposed to be more emphasis on modern day, which I hope again. I hope that's true.
I know exactly who did
What else was there? There was a decent amount of other leaks. But I mean, the reason why people are saying that's not true is because the picture that was associated with it was fan art.
I'm not going to chat.
So I do think that part of it is a bit sketchy. But I do think like a lot of the other information is information we've been hearing about from other sources. So I feel like a lot of it, the basis of it is true. It's just all
Since
this
you know
extra
Sarah?
stuff, who knows?
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
And obviously, this is another thing that's been said in multiple sources, is the fact that they're really making it more RPG heavy, like a lot more customization, a lot more dialogue choices, and those dialogue choices having effects on what happens within the story. And again, at this point, I'm fine with it. I would have been upset if it was a long time ago. If it was like
interested in Sarah.
after AC4 Black Flag or something, I would have been upset. But at this point in the Assassin's Creed, like at this point in Assassin's Creed, I think I'm fine with it. I really don't care anymore. I still love Assassin's Creed. It's still a franchise that will be near and dear to my heart. Whenever, but at this point, I really don't care. It is what it is. It's not what I originally fell in love with, and because what I originally fell in love with was the AC2 Brotherhood Revelations 3. I mean, like really just the entire Desmond saga, and then once that ended, I mean, AC4 Black Flag is a fantastic game, really well written, but again, it was missing something, and from that point on, they just never brought it back. And again, I'm not talking about from a game standpoint. From a game standpoint, they're still fine. They're fine games. I'm talking about more so from a narrative standpoint. And when I talk about from a narrative standpoint, I'm talking from an overall narrative. Because like individual stories, they are still not doing a bad job necessarily. I mean, like Syndicate was pretty bad.
What happened?
And fucking Origins is fine, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I like Unity story, and a lot of people don't. I personally do. I obviously Black Flag is fucking fantastic.
And she just.
So I mean, they still have good individual stories. It's just in terms of the overall narrative, they've really just fucked themselves over, and I don't get it. I mean, they're finishing off the Juno storyline. Next month, right? In the Uprising comic,
When he
or is
attacked her.
and whatever. Either way, it's sometime soon. Which again, so disappointing. I mean, yes, they started a new storyline with Layla.
So we could
That's
get
her
to the
name,
truck.
right? I don't even remember, to be honest,
I heard
because
a
she's
scream.
such an insignificant character. But
I don't know what happened.
I don't care about any of this that's going on
Ben.
here too. Like fuck all this with Chloe and
Here.
Frank and whatever fuck else and
I
James.
appreciate you telling me the truth. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What if I don't want back in?
What if Rachel still wants to meet
But
Sarah?
yeah, I mean,
this,
Assassin's Creed. It's just such a shame what they did with the franchise,
I'm
and
hoping.
but it is what it is at this point. I mean, because it had so much potential when Patrice Désilets was still there. They had a vision. They had a purpose. Like they knew what they were doing. And it's like once he left,
Thank you.
it started getting a bit jumbled. But I mean, they still had fantastic people writing the games. I mean, they still had Darby there,
Sometime before
who him alone. I mean, did Revelations and Black Flag. I mean, two of the
I'll let you know when she
like
does.
most well-written games in the entire franchise. And then and even even 3, while it's a flawed narrative for a good chunk of it, especially the first half, I mean, there's some great dialogue and some great like use of philosophy within that game. And even in Unity, same thing in Unity. I think same thing in Unity, where it's like it's flawed, but at least there's some great use of philosophy from, and like there's character development from Arno,
Amber just told me
and
Rachel's going to be okay.
a lot of his realization of what the Creed is
Holy God.
truly about and all that sort of
Yeah.
shit, and the
Well,
relations between
our room's
Templars
just
and
down the hall.
assassins and all that
You
shit.
should
But
come
whatever.
by.
But again, like Syndicate's just like a joke, whatever. And then Origins, it's like it doesn't really do much. I mean, yes, it has a character arc for Bayek, and I think it does that pretty well. But when it comes to like what Assassin's Creed is typically about, it doesn't really do much of that. Like it doesn't have much there in
Might as
terms of
well
philosophy, or like it
stretch my legs
does,
while I
but
wait
it's
for
like
Rachel to wake
not like it's very like this is good, this is bad sort of thing. Like it doesn't have it where there's a middle ground where you don't really know who's the bad guy and who's the good guy. Because like Origins is a game where like it blatantly portrays the assassins as the good guys and the Templars as the bad guys.
Man, jackpot.
Unlike a game like AC3 or really even AC4 to a degree at some points. I mean, AC Rogue, again, another one. I think AC Rogue's kind of sloppily written too. And then even AC Unity. I mean, there's certain points where it's like, which side is really good. Like, and again, that's one of my complaints of AC, with AC2, is that, oh yeah, and AC1's another one where it's like, you kind of have the question of like, who's good, who's bad. But AC2 and like Brotherhood, like, it's very, like it's very, like the Assassins are good and Templars are bad, sort of
More
thing.
of those.
But, whatever. Alright, we're done with this episode. Next episode we'll continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.